Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Zestiria. I am Wishblade, and let's go to Lastonbell. Hello there guards, don't mind me at all. Good day to you.
I am Sergei Strelka, Captain of the Platinum Knights, defenders of the glory of the Roland's Empire.
Good to know.
In cooperating to ensure the Empire's peace, you prove your gratitude as much as your loyalty.
Is he always like this, or are his boxers just chafing him?
I don't know, maybe.
Here you go, our Merchant Guild pass. We've come to Lastonbell on business, specifically the collection of a bill.
The sparrow feathers, are you? Quite impressive.
We've got a strict deadline, no time to waste. The place of business is the liquor establishment on the main road.
Ah, yes, Boris's Canteen. That place certainly gets an awful lot of business.
And we deeply appreciate being a part of it. Is there anything else?
No. My gratitude for cooperating with our inspection.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Thank you, Rose. You're so useful.
Next, you there. Quite some garb you're wearing. Are you this young woman's guard?
Yes? I think?
Oh, a girl doesn't dare travel alone.
Then why does he carry an ornamental sword?
He knew that Saray's sword was ornamental? He's seeing right through us.
Uh-oh.
He's less of an idiot than he looks.
Wait, there are people watching.
What do we do? There's a lot of people, so, uh-oh.
Well, you know, we have our reasons.
I'm asking your guard here.
Crap.
Oh no.
Repeat after me.
Save me, Lila.
Please forgive my unquestionably suspicious appearance. The truth is, I am the son of a provincial lord. Lord!
Rose,
That's right. My husband here is nobility.
What?
What? You're married?
What? 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 That went fast!
Never had I lifted anything heavier than a fork in my life, yet by chance did I fall in love with a traveling merchant.
Ow!
In the throes of passion, I threw my money and land away to be with her just over a year ago.
Ow!
You did?
Yes!
Even my wife didn't know the full truth.
Oh snap!
The cruelties of the outside world taught me how feeble I truly am. But even so, I knew a husband has a duty to protect his wife.
This is very true indeed.
So I wear an ornamental sword at my side as a hollow pretense of strength.
You guys are so helpful, thank you.
Laugh at the weak will of a sad, broken man. Ah,
Oh,
sorry.
You're doing your best. It's cool.
thank you, dear.
Oh, my dearest, your sweet words are succor to my tired limbs.
It's so beautiful.
Sow the seeds of love and they will bloom no matter how arid the terrain. Live and be strong.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next!
Bye. Amazing acting. Amazing. But is it acting?
I don't know how that worked, but I think we made it. Thanks, guys.
more like we just lucked into the perfect audience.
A win's a win.
Turns out it's handy to have an invisible woman on your side, isn't it?
Love you too.
I suppose. I'm sorry I told you to be quiet.
So it's all right if we communicate directly inside your...
No, it's creepy and obscene.
Obscene? I'm not obscene.
Come on, let it go, Lila.
I love you guys.
Alright then. I assume that we're on our way to Pendrago now?
Well,
Bells?
But Mikleo, this town looks all kinds of exciting.
well, it does, so
We really ought to poke around at least a little. Did I nail it?
Yes.
guilty as charged.
You know him so well. Oh, brothers.
Sounds fun. I'm game.
Okay.
Bunch of children.
Yes.
That's why we get along so well.
Yes.
And someday we all will.
You mean seraphim and humans?
Oh, you don't believe? That's so sad. And voila! Best scene in the freaking game! Best scene, absolute best scene. It is hilarious, and it is sweet, and adorable, and this is a save point.
Wilkus Wilk. Hey, Saray, what does my true name mean?
Oh, it means Rose is Rose.
Rose is Rose. Isn't that kind of lazy?
Is it? I mean, I made it on a whim, but I thought it seemed fitting.
It was an urgent situation, after all.
But Princess Alicia used to be a squire, right? What was her true name?
Melphis Amechia. It means Alicia the Smiling.
Oh, I see. So it's not lazy. You're just being biased.
Huh? How?
My smile is pretty gorgeous too, you know.
Quit it, Rose. You're scaring me.
Rose, that's just how Saray is.
Yeah, I know. Maybe his name should mean Saray is Saray.
That is probably something it should be. Now, goddamn, slow down. Why do you do this? I need to go to the inn, thank you. Maybe it won't be so slow in there. And, lo and behold, holy hell, I am moving so fast. But lo and behold, guess how many skits we have to view in here? 8. That is a lot. So, first and foremost, let's just do a thing.
Is there any sort of rhyme or reason to what happens when you fuse equipment?
Great question, Rose. You're right. There's nothing random in the fusion of equipment.
Can you just tell it to me short and simple before I fall asleep?
Sure. First, the rules for fusing 2 different equipment skills only apply to those located in the same slot.
So it actually does matter which slot each skill is positioned at.
Yes, what skill is placed in which slot is a very important factor in equipment fusion.
So it's important to...
Well, it's... Huh? Are you asleep?
Well, that's one way to do a lullaby. Also, 4 of these have requirements. The first one there, that's just... meh. I don't think there was anything with that. However, I don't know if they actually show up in the right order, but maybe this particular one needs the point of interest detection on Saray needs to be at level 12. Let's see if it has something to do with point of interest stuff.
Hey, Rose. You dropped something.
Oh, thanks. That's the equipment order form.
Order form? You mean the one you have to bring to the store?
Yep. Are you interested?
I guess I do wonder about how business and trade really works. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you lived your whole life without money.
I hadn't really seen it before I went to Lady Lake.
Well, money's an important part of human society, especially considering the equipment we use can mean life or death out there. You want to learn?
Yeah. Please, teach me the basics.
Now, that one was what I over here in my list on the notes would be number 3, where you must have shopped a whole lot. I don't know how much, but if you did a bunch of shopping, then eventually that should happen, I think. So, let us be moving right along with something else.
Dhsu, you're quite knowledgeable about Hellions. So are Lila and Edna.
Of course. They're my targets. You have to know your enemy.
Well, yeah, but sometimes I run into some that psychologically I just can't stand.
Then you must become more knowledgeable about them. It's easier to deal with if you just treat them as data stored in your brain.
Does it really work that way? You do have a point, though. I'll try to take things in a more positive light.
I can't protect you forever, you know.
Oh, so sweet. It's just so sweet. And someone's being noisy around me. I don't like it. God damn it. And that one, don't believe there's any requirement for that. That was just a thing. So, moving on.
Dhsu's wind-stepping skill sure is useful in traveling around.
Yup. When you say wind, speed is definitely the first thing that comes to mind.
Wind isn't the only thing that relates to speed.
What do you mean?
There's only one source of power. And besides, there may be multiple factors that influence the outcome.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
It doesn't matter if it's water or fire. You can produce similar effects depending on how you use those powers.
Dhsu, do you think you can teach me how to use them?
I can only teach you the basics. The rest all depends on you.
Looking out for others as always, huh, Dhsu?
Whatever.
Now that one I'm actually not sure if that should show up right now. Maybe? And I just haven't noted it, but I think that might be the one that gives wind stepping to Miglio. Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? That's a battle action. No, that's not. There we go. Wind stepping. There you go. So Miglio might have learned that at this point in time. But I can't remember if that actually is available right now, or if it should be later, because if you were just starting out, wind stepping wouldn't be at a high level right now. It would not. So maybe I have 9 skits to view here. I don't know. That's what I get for cheating, I guess. Karma.
So which one of you influenced the other into ruin exploring mania?
Man, I don't even remember.
You were the one who started it, obviously. Always dragging me around like that.
But you were the one who first took interest in the treasure hunting aspect of it all.
That's only because I wanted there to be some sort of overarching goal to what we were doing.
Well, I've learned one thing from all this.
What is it?
That I don't care about this stuff at all.
That's all you got out of this?
Well, good to know. And I think that is the one that requires point of interest detection at level 12 on Zoray. I think this is the case. 2 more with requirements, and I can't remember how many we've viewed right now. 4, 5, something, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna continue along.
Dhsu, do you know a lot about ruins?
I do have some knowledge about them since I've been around, but I've never been interested enough to explore.
It's really fun to imagine what these artifacts have been through over the years. Ponder over our new discoveries, close in on the truth, or expand on what we already know.
I do have the ability to sense certain smells left behind in the earth, to detect humans and certain objects left behind since ages past.
Whoa, you can sense through smells? Is that something even someone like me could learn?
You can learn through experience to a degree, but you need talent if you want to truly master it.
I'll try my hardest. Let me know if I overlook anything important.
Yeah, as long as I don't get into the way of your precious hobby.
Or that could be the one. I just don't know. I only know there are some requirements. I didn't specify which skit would follow after and what they would actually talk about. So whatever. Anyway, we're gonna continue along.
I never thought I'd see so many Hellions. Kinda makes me feel guilty for not being able to see them before.
You should. Ignorance is a crime, you know.
So, don't you think the quality of equipment is crucial in surviving tough battles?
They also say that true masters don't choose their weapons.
But since we're no masters, I thought it might be better if we build relationships with the shop owners and order from them.
Yeah, well, they say the relationship only lasts as long as the money does.
Yeah, I agree. So what I'm saying is, it's important to build the relationship with the shopkeeper rather than just haggling to get the price down.
I can't even tell if you guys are arguing or not.
It is a great mystery is what it is. I don't think there was a requirement for that one. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I am so knowledgeable about this game! That's what I'm saying to you right now anyway.
Water, pierce my enemies. Sharp ice, crack and scatter! If I can just exert control over the diffusion here. Couldn't quite suppress it enough. But I'm starting to get the feel for it at least.
Hang in there, buddy.
And that one, I believe you need to view the one with Edna and Mikleo talking out in Vulcan Forest that we just did earlier. Probably the last episode. Something like that. So, that's 3 of the ones with a requirement, but let's see if there's some missing somewhere, just a normal one.
Boy, I gotta say, that improv act during the inspection sure was a hoot.
Yeah, Lila in particular was getting way into it.
To tell you the truth, I've always loved performances like that. I've been wanting to try one out my whole life.
I gotta say, that was pretty sweet, coming up with those ridiculous lines on the fly.
We Seraphim have way more experience than you folks.
Now that you mention it, that's right. A Seraph's age basically has nothing to do with their appearance.
How old are you actually, Lila?
I'd like to know that too.
I feel like she must be older than me.
That's classified.
I guess your ad-libbing prowess only applies in certain situations.
You can't ask a lady of her age! I mean, what the hell? The one we do know, somewhat, Edna's at least 1,000 years old. That we do know. Now she's gonna poke me with her umbrella while we view another skit, or just rest, depending on how many skits I viewed. Anyway, that's not how you accept the meal.
Rose? Oh, please excuse me. Is this better?
Yeah, much. So, what's up?
I just wanted to thank you properly. Thank you very much for saving Saray in the battle.
Oh, think nothing of it. It was a spur-of-the-moment kind of thing.
Maybe. But your courageous acts and spirit were very moving.
They were?
Hey.
Now, what do you want?
I was just going to tell you not to overdo it with all the flattery. Also, sorry for surprising you.
Just don't do it again!
I apologize too soon.
That was even fiercer than when we saw her in battle.
Oh, life is so difficult. At this point, I'm fairly certain we're almost getting there. One of the requirements right here is to order a very specific thing right here. This beef bouillon something, I don't know. So, until we don't get any more from the snake, whatever. Let's just continue. There we go. Okay, we are indeed done. So, now we're gonna order the special meal and talk about the special meal. Hopefully it shows up anyway. Let's try.
Something smells good. It must be beef bourguignon. Oh, hey, Dhsu. What are you— Shh! Huh? What is it? Is something wrong?
Dhsu's been holding up his pendulum and standing in front of the pot for quite a while now.
Why is he in the kitchen anyway?
Maybe showering the food with love.
He's doing it all wrong. Besides, does it even look like he's showering love?
Could it be some kind of curse?
Damn it! I can't reproduce that taste on my own.
Huh?
Huh?
It looks like he's been looking into recipes on how to make beef bourguignon.
He's definitely got his own way of doing things.
Now that you mention it, whenever he eats, he does seem to take his time and savor the flavor.
What is it he's trying to do?
I guess he's trying to be the master chef of the party. And with that, we are done with the skits in the end. Everybody's so happy. Oh my goodness. So, that is a shop right there. We'll look into the shop at some other point for right now. Let's just simply go this way and find a treasure chest. With a life bottle, always good. Slow down, would you kindly not? Would you kindly not? Is there something over here? God damn it! There's so much slowdown when we're in town. I don't. I'm Maven! How you doing, Maven? I still don't know if you're related to other people that I know that are named Maven. I want to know. Tell me. Anyway. Hello there, individual. Do you have anything interesting to say? The old man in the park. Something. Terrible event in his past. Maybe we'll look into that at some other point. Also, hello there, good sir. It is the turtles. And I ran in front of the turtles. New maps, you say? I want to give up to me. Thank you. That's very kind. Where did I want to go? Actually, yes, there's a discovery over here. It is these plants right there. Lastonbell.
Oh my! Don't those potatoes look scrumptious?
Oh yeah, radish bells. They're on the smallish side, but they're super sweet and delicious.
They look like they'd go great with butter.
That, or you can just bake them and sprinkle with salt.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious.
You know those have got poison in them, right?
Poison?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Eat enough, and it'll be your last meal.
Well, sheesh, you just gotta cook it thoroughly, right?
Nope. That actually strengthens the poison. You're even deader now.
How about if you cut the eyes off? Does that fix it?
Whoops, still dead. Radish bells contain poison in both the eyes and the skin. Now you remove all the skin and slice out the eyes. It's perfectly safe.
Hey, Lila, where do you think you're going?
I'm afraid this conversation is a bit...
I think she has some concerns about your food safety standards.
And this is why we don't let Rose do any of the cooking at all. As we also learned with her particular cooking-related skit. Where it was like, I'm just gonna use this knife and a shiv and things. It was just awful. Anyway, look! It's pleasure. Oh look, I found pleasure. That's very interesting. Okay, let's not talk about that at all. I also see Sparkles over there. Hello there, Sparkles. Come to me. Come to me, Sparkles. Thank you. Rosemary. Awesome. Very, very awesome. And, as you may know, again, radish bells with poisonous potatoes and stuff, we have heard of those in the past in Zestiria. So, yet again, Stoneberry, Lastonbell, very close together, all that stuff, and there's even one more hint somewhere. We'll probably get to it eventually. Now, what is it that I need to do? I need to go this way, I think. Do the slow downtown, what the hell?
Get out of town! What do you mean they're selling elixir?
What?
It's true. Word around town is that the nobles in Highland and Rollins can't get enough of the stuff.
But how are they getting access to it? I thought the church controlled the entire supply.
Well, they say they've got the church's blessing, no pun intended.
LOL!
And apparently the damn stuff actually works. Longer life, fresher breath, everything.
Well, don't that beat all?
What beats all is the price of that junk. You gotta be one rich chump, let me tell you.
Yeah, I should have guessed as much.
Well, that seems interesting.
The church is selling elixir now?
Something sounds off about that.
That is indeed true. That doesn't seem like something they should do. They shouldn't sell the Omega Elixir and whatnot. Anyway, moving along.
But goodness, we usually reserve such sensitive matters for later hours.
My apologies, Your Grace. I merely wish to offer my gratitude for the services.
It is appreciated, but you must understand, Cardinal Fortin and the other high clergy have very strict requirements for us.
I am aware, Your Grace. Be assured that my organization will be most generous in our contributions.
It looks like that is the town sanctuary.
Shall we?
I suppose we shall, although that conversation seemed a bit, suspicious. Just a little bit suspicious. Now, where am I actually going? I'm not entirely sure where the hell I'm going. Am I going this way? Maybe. Maybe this is where I'm going. Hello there. Do you have things? Yes, you do. Hello. Saffron. Juicy saffron. And then where are we going? We're going to another discovery. That is something we're going to do. And I believe it is going this way. Look, those bells. We can discover them. The Great Belfry.
Is this belfry all machine run?
Yep, it's what Lastonbell is famous for. The gears get moving, the bells get swinging, and it sounds like the most entrancing music.
Now that's something I'd like to hear.
Wow! You'll only get something like this in the City of Artisans. Such craftsmanship.
Oh, an art appreciator now, are you?
I wonder how the motor works.
Don't ask me.
I hear the sound of the drawworks. They're probably utilizing the power of the aqueduct running underground.
Aqueduct?
Really? Nothing I can see suggests that.
That's because it's a hidden refuge area. This place was built as a fort in the first place.
Oh, so that's why this place is surrounded by castle walls.
Before it was a fancy belfry, this was a communication tower for sending smoke signals.
So much history everywhere. This is too cool.
Guys seriously geek out over the weirdest things.
Well, let them have their fun.
Yeah, I suppose.
Indeed, you should let us have our fun, Rose. We know we're silly and dorky and dumb, but I don't know, maybe you love us for it? Potentially? I don't know. Holy hell, that was suddenly a big boost in speed. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Maybe time flows differently here in the town. Survivor guards. Most survivor guards have a higher art. If you learn, for instance, Freeze Lancer, the higher art of Twin Flow, you will acquire the battle action Charge Cast. With this action, when you're charging a survivor guard with A after casting it, press B to instead start casting a higher art you've learned. In this way, you can adjust your art output based on the battle situation. After this, you can continue on to even higher arts. Well, ain't that interesting? And Neumann, it's Blood. Hello, Blood. How you doing? Would you kindly get on some, I don't know, some equipment somewhere? There you go. LOL. I should stop saying LOL. It is unprofessional. But it's so funny and silly, is what it is. Oh well. Anyway. Yes.
Gotcha, Gold.
Technically, my notes say that we should overhear the conversation at this point in time, but I guess I went the wrong way a little bit, but whatever. Spirit Chain. Some ways to get the most out of SC. Maintain high SC to keep recovery rate high. Guard against enemy attacks. Target weaknesses to replenish SC. Stop attacking when enemies guard, evade. Avoid attacks enemies are resistant to. Use arts frequently to reduce SC consumption. Equip items with high focus. You don't need to memorize all of these right away. Work on mastering a couple at a time and return here when you're ready. Okay, well, that's something we could do. Now, where am I going? That is a very good question. I believe there's some treasure lying around. That's a gold chest, so we can't do anything with that at all. This is something over here. That's a silver chest. All right, let's have a look at it. Melancholic Din. That's a pendulum. Also, that's the thing. Dhsu uses pendulums to attack. That is weird, but whatever, I guess. Now, where am I going? I believe I'm going this way. Hello there. Is there something? There's a save point.
Fethmismioma, Losrov Roulette, Hefsin Yuland, Lukheim Yerlin?
You okay?
Are you not feeling well?
Fethmis Mioma Luzra Frule Hefsin Yuland Lukheim Yerlin. Fethmis Mioma Luzra Frule Hefsin Yuland Lukheim Yerlin!
Whoa, what are you doing?
You tell me! When I formed the pact with Lila, she told me I had to remember those in like 3 seconds. And now I can't get them out of my head.
It was an emergency. I couldn't help it.
Lila can be pretty forceful sometimes.
I wish she were a ghost. She'd be less scary.
Oh, but Lila is so sweet. She's so sweet and wonderful. Also, much leisure things. Chamomile. And what's in the chest? Madeline. It's a snack. Alright then.
Weren't you going to check out the sanctuary?
This is correct, but I want to talk to the guy. Killed devout followers of the church. And the way they died, it's almost too dreadful. Really, their throats torn out. Inhuman beast. Mark my words, oh no.
A murder case, huh?
It's very disturbing, even in Roland's.
It is very suspicious. Maybe I should find out something more about this. But before we do anything of the sort, we need to go to the sanctuary in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya later.